All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And Fournier trying to score inside, showing off a little bit of his touch.
Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Vazinkov. Oh, they get a hand on it. On the break. James deciding where to go with it. There's the drive, and slammed, dunked by James.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Knocked loose. And slammed, dunked by James.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Vazinkov. Nails it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Again, the miss by James. From the arc. Korkmaz pulls it in. James outside, driving to the basket, goes up and lays it in nice and easy. James has got 9 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now, here is James. He's got 9. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Here's Vazinkov. Check by James. On the take. The shot by Vazinkov, no good. Vazinkov's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Brown. Here's Korkmaz. Launches a 3. Brown. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Papanikolaou. And a miss there on the triple. Fast break, here we go.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Pass to Vazinkov. Launches it from deep. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
From deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now Fournier. Here's Fall. Back to Fournier to halt the run. They get it back.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And we've got 28 seconds left now in the first quarter. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Korkmaz on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. Korkmaz has got 5.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Then he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Evans. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Akobo. He can't get that one to fall. Covered by Diallo. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Akobo, no good. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Finished off the break. Here's Cornelie. Here's Diallo. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Dorsey. No points yet. And he jams it home with authority.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And the layup falls.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Deflects the pass. Here's Mata-Yunus.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer, no good. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. With the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Dorsey. Sends it home from three-point land. Dorsey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Cornelie.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From behind the arc. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Peters' shot is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Matajunas. Into the lane. Misses from close range. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've really found their identity as a team, managing to establish themselves as serious contenders.
Takes it inside. Here's Akobo, still without a bucket. And the layup is good off the glass.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The three-pointer off the mark.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Evans. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Corneli, that's good. Here's Evans. Covered by Diallo. From the elbow. Here's Peters. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Diallo outside. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. To the middle. Three-pointer. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The visiting team, 33.
Well, I think for the home team, they're moving up. I don't know if they're a championship contender, but they're showing flashes.
Yeah, here at the half.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away.
Thanks as always.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's the home team now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Calathis. No points so far. James outside. It's hauled in by Fall. Here's Fournier. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I got to look up in the dictionary. How do you say composed in French? That's what Fournier was.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. Pass to Korkmaz. Another shot. And a nice finish on the layup. Korkmaz has got 7 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
James outside. And there's the drive. The three is up. Fournier with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That one goes. Count it. Vazenkov's got his second basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Kalathis. No good from outside.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Out left to the wing. Right side Fournier. Pass to Vazenkov. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Driving in, shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The home team calls timeout. And the free throw, no good. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And there's James from the arc. Fournier with a rebound. Here's Vazenkov. Comes up empty down low. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Fournier, guarded closely. And that one is hammered home.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Brown against Fournier. Brown passes to James. Good. And Brown gets the assist. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Vazenkov, and he drives in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Korkmaz, good.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And he banks in the layup.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
50 seconds left in the third. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Fournier. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The home team calls timeout. 35 seconds left in the third. James, left side. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 11 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Calathis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the visitors call time here. And he drops the first. And he can't hit the second. Here's Peters. To the left wing. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's a Kobo. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Our coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. For three, Diallo. Rebounded by Evans.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 77.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Covered by Diallo. Inside. Here's the break. Here's Mata-Yunus. Pass to Akobo. Here's the three. Rebounded by Evans. And they're on the run. Down low. Good on the shot.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Akobo gets the bucket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Dorsey, soft touch off the glass.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Drains the triple.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
First personal foul, second
On Saturday, then on Wednesday.
And that game against Athens, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. going inside, and the basket is good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Misses the layup.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
And the deficit down inside single digits.
Could come down the selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Cornelie. Back to Diallo. That one's good for 2.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Evans. Oh, deflected. And here comes the break. Here's a Kobo. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for what, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
At the line for the key will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the calls.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Evans. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cornelie. Offline with a 3. Oh, it's stolen. To the wing on the left. Here's a Kobo. No good with the triple. Here's Evans. Elbow shot on the way. No. He's now 4 for 8 shooting.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Evans. He takes it in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Second chance shot. Here's Dorsey. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Inside, here's Papagiannis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Shengelia the pass to Bellinelli. Here's Shengelia. He's covered by Brown. And the basket by Shengelia.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Yes, that goes in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
They set the pick. Here's Hackett. That three off the mark. Pushing it up. Brown kicks to Coathis. Lets it go from deep. Clock at 6. Back to Brown. James looking it over. And it's Brown missing. Outside, Bellinelli. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Korkmaz kicks to James. Here's the three. He can't hit that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hackett, the pass to Shengelia. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. James outside. Sinks the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hackett driving in, and they pick up 2. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Coathis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Coathis has gone 2 of 3 from the field. And here is Bellinelli to the inside. Off target at the rim. Pass to Coathis. Now James. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Coathis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's the fast break. Here's Hackett. A three-pointer off the mark. And a wide-open look for James. Offline with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Bellinelli dishes to Shengelia. Bellinelli up top. Pass to Shengelia. Back to Bellinelli. There's a screen. shoots. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Bellinelli's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far, and they take the lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It's deflected, and he stays with it. Here's Sangelia, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got Corniche. Passing game out there with Diallo. And it's Monaco in at the 5 down low. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's a Kobo. Up top, Diallo. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Passing game, no good. They've got Courtney, and it's Kaycock in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Boston game, guarded by Tucker. Pass to Monaco. To the paint, Okobo. Out left to the wing. For the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Diallo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Tucker, the pass to Zizic. Monaco with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Pass to Okobo. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Courtney. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Diallo the pass to Corniche. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Morgan. No scoring in this one. And Tucker slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Corniche. Pass to Blossom game. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the wing right side. Here's Courtney. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's a screen by Monaco. Here's Blossom game. In the corner, it's Diallo. They can't stop the run with that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Tucker kicks to Zizic. Pass to Tucker from outside the arc. Carries it from 3-point range. Tucker's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Diallo inside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Corniche. Back to Diallo. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Courtney. He's got 6. Here's Tucker. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Here's Morgan. Back to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. 52 seconds left here in the second. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tucker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Okobo. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Inside. Back to Tucker. Right 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And that concludes the first half. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
So, the shot selection. You can't heave up anything and just keep hoping to get hot. They have to make better choices.
And let's move on to the race for rookie. Thanks for spending halftime with.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Kalathis. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. Here's Kalathis. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Papagiannis.
Away team foul. Flag. First personal foul. First team foul. Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, James. Bellinelli is covering. Back to James. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. James has got 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Hackett, the pass to Shingeli. A 3. Pass to Bellinelli. From downtown. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Korkmaz. He has yet to score. James with it. The 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's the screen. Pass to Singelia. Bellinelli against James. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They get it back. Fabianis kicks to Coathis. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Singelia. To the left wing. Hackett, the pass to Singelia. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
From deep, James. Another miss by James. James is gone just 2 of 7 from long range. And the basket by Singelia. Singelia's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep three.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
It's stolen by Bellinelli. Pass to Singelia. Back to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Snatched up. Now here's Bellinelli. For 3. And James pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Coathis. James outside. Pass to Coathis. Here's Korkmaz. Coathis kicks to Papagiannis. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
That one is no good. And he nails the third. So it's the visitors now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And there's the drive. And Tucker slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Korkmaz. Good. Great play by Coathis to set it up. Coathis has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Courtney. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 7. And when we... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the center. And that one misses. Intercepted. Here's Courtney. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Fades and shoots. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for
and that one misses.
3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's blocked. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Courtney. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now, here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. This one for 3. Corniche with the rebound. Here's a Kobo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So it's the visitors now. 13-point lead. Tucker out to the wing. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Diallo. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Beyond the arc. Courtney, that's good. Courtney's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Away team ball.
Kobo's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Tucker. Pass to Zizic from past the arc. Wassengame pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Tucker can't get it to go. Tucker's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Wassengame. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Morgan. And a miss there on the triple. From deep 3-point territory. And it's a Kobo missing. Kobo's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Courtney, the pass to Kaycock. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's a Kobo. And it's Zizic with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Boston game. And they recover it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
Two shots.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Pass to coordinate. Here's Zizic. Here's Tucker. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Courtney. Off target with that shot. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg and Enemy.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fournier with the bucket.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Bellinelli. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Vazinkov. Off the mark there with a three. Lets the three fly. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Papanikolaou. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Chalk up 2 there. 5 points in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities. Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Just 5 to shoot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how they'll approach the matchup against James Harden. Coach told me, well, James is at his best going to the rim and operating behind the three-point line, so we want to try and force him to work in that in-between area as best as we can. They'll be following the analytics with that defensive strategy, BA.
Allie, thank you. Here's Papanikolaou, and he dunks it down.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
The home team on D.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 2. It's hauled in by Fall. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Fournier. Three-pointer. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Bellinelli. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Fall.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Vizenkov to the inside. It's tipped. Here's the break. .116 left in the first quarter here. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Fall.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And he drives in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And it's good. 2 points. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Launches it. It doesn't go for him. Here's Papanikolaou. Fournier. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And they get it back. Pass to Kaycock. Here's Zizic. Clock at 6. Buries it from 3. Into the lane. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Tucker. And the jumper from down low is true.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Peters. That three's off the mark. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Takes it inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And he converts the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Kaycock. Outside Tucker. Puts up the 8-footer. Rebounded by Evans. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The 3. That shot off. And here's the fast break. They get it back. Tucker with the ball. Pass to Kaycock. And the shot's good. Kaycock's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And he buries his first look.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes a 3. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tucker drives it in. Can't get it to fall. Tucker's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Dorsey with the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. There's a minute 54 left in the second period. Deflected. Here's Kaycock. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Tipped. And he stays with it. Outside Tucker. Another shot. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Over to the wing. There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Evans. Checked by Tucker. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. In transition, here they come. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from short range. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
All by himself. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here they come. And Dorsey gets it to go. 12 seconds left in the first half. Offensive rebound. Tucker. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You take a look at the home team. They moved up to the 4th spot. Check that out. But if you were talking about medals, their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
And that's it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Can't hit from in close. For the lead. Counted from distance. Bellinelli's got 5 points.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul.
Loose.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Zenkov's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
To the paint. Sinks that one from the post.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Fall. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. On target from range. He's got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Off target from outside.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out to the right wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Here's Papanikolaou. And miss after miss right now.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Bellinelli. He tries for 3. A rebound by Vezenkov. Right side Fournier. Fires the 3. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
1:51 left in the third. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. The three ball. And Bellinelli gets it to go. Bellinelli's got 8.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Vizinkov. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Six on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Let's go with a three, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Outside Fournier. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. Fournier's gone 5 of 8 from the field. Fires in the triple. He's got 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Vizinkov. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Driving in. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. They're really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Fournier for 3. That shot missing. Here's Bellinelli. Second chance effort. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Dorsey. The 3 is up. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Tucker. And rejected. That's tipped. On the take. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Inside, here's Evans. And Tucker pulls it down.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Pass to Kaycock. For 3. Blocked! The layup off target. It's an even 3-on-3 break from downtown. Here's Zizic. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Here's Dorsey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Here's Zizic. Oh, return to sender. Here's Evans. That one's wide left.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Here's Tucker. To the right side. Sinks the tray.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Home team foul. Dorsey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A 1:35 left in the final quarter. Drives to the hoop. Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Out of bounds. Home team ball.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Peters, no good. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Outside Tucker, driving to the basket. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Zizic. Snatched away. On the break. Here's Peters. And they recover it. Here's Dorsey. To stop the drought. Peters' shot is good. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Tucker.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The three. And he can't get that one. Here's Dorsey. Second shot opportunity. No good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldrich. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Here we go, all alone. A shot by Papanikolaou, no good. Here's Calathes. James outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. James looking it over. Pass to Papagiannis. To the left side wing. Korkmaz. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Vezenkov missing. James in the post. Misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fall can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Papanikolaou. And stolen by James. Driving inside. Stolen. James against Fournier. Shoots over James. And he overshot that one, missing. Fast break, here they come. Pushing it up. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by James.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Here's Vezenkov. James defending. Nicolau, and it's blocked by Brown. It's tipped, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession, and a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. And you take a look at this home team, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Calathes gets the bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Wynn.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there? How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
James outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And stolen by James. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Brown dishes to James. Pass to Korkmaz. No good with the triple.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Down low. Off on the layup. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Korkmaz. No good from outside. Doesn't go for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Corniche. Passing game out there with Diallo. And it's a Kobo in at the 2. Now Evans. Pass to Peters. Milutinov covered by Mordiunas. Here's Dorsey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passing game, the pass to Corniche. Diallo with it. To the inside. Swiped away. Here's Peters. And they get it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Diallo. No scoring in this one. Here's Milutinov. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. There's Blasingame, covered by Evans. No good from Blasingame. To the middle. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's a Kobo, and it's blocked. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
They're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And here's Diallo, still without a basket. They need this. Drills the three-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Evans. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got his first bucket of the night. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Boston game. Moniutis in the post. Dorsey on him. Another shot. That's the Boston game. 5 on the clock. Here's Diallo. And he's good on the 3-ball. Diallo's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Going inside.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Dorsey. And good that time. Dorsey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Okobo looking over the floor. Pass to Boston game. Fires the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Dorsey. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Corniche. Still scoreless. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Boston game. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Boston game's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. They swipe it. Moniutis in the post. Dorsey on him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Now Evans. Takes a three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's a Kobo. Takes the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 3. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 4. And a deep 3 from James. No good. That would have tied it.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. And it's Vezenkov missing. Vezenkov's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Korkmaz. Banked in off the glass. Korkmaz has got his second basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. On Friday and then on Thursday. It's a close game here in Chicago. About 1 minute played here in the second half. They get it again, and it's Brown on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Right around 1.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. Got a piece of it. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Free throw drops for James. Here's Kalathis. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Yep, it counts.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Fall. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Fall's got his first bucket in this one.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And here's James outside. The shot, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Vezenkov. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Vezenkov's gone 2 of 7 on the floor here. It's good. Kalathis has got 4 points in the quarter. Kalathis has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Papanikolaou. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Korkmaz. Round kicks to Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. Misses the 3.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Pass to Fall.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Here's Calathis. 6 points for him. James outside. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. James has got 8.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Fournier's shot is off. It's a 5-point game. James outside. Pass to Brown. Back to James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
On the wing, James. He's got 8. Brown outside. Fall with the rebound. Pass to Papanikolaou. Back to Fournier. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors on defense. It's a 1-point game. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
With a missed free throw, they're keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Ho, ho, ho.
And the free throw, no good. He gets it up. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see. Folks, the coach's challenge has been wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the 5, down low. Here's a Kobo. Offensive rebound.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
From deep, Evans. It's hauled in by Diallo. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
There's the drive.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Dorsey. Hands it from downtown.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Wasengame, covered by Evans. Pass to Okobo. Here's Wasengame. Three-pointer. Cracks in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul, first team.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Milutinov.
He's perfect from the line this time. Going inside. Pass to Corniche. Just 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Peters. From deep. Here's Milutinov. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose, we're going to tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And so he makes both from the line.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Dorsey. The shot from the low post is good. Dorsey's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
A three-pointer is right on target.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Vezenkov. He's guarded by Diallo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Wasengame the pass to Diallo. Here's Corniche. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Here's Petrushev, covered by Morty Eunice. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Cornies. Here's Monty Eunice. Here's a Kobo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've simply got to come up with a stop here. A foul's not necessary yet. If they can get the stop, they'll have some time left here where they can tie it up with a 2 or maybe win it with a 3.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And here's Evans outside. The rebound by Akobo. Here's Blasingame. Good on the triple.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Akobo missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Korkmaz. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Pass to Bellinelli. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Here's Kalathis. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Kalathis. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Bellinelli. Out to the right wing. There's the drive. He got a piece of it. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. No good on the triple. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kalathis. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the 3. That shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
With a 9-footer. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's the pick.
2 minutes.
Here's Bellinelli. Check by James. To end the drought. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Outside, Brown. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's the block. Here's Bellinelli. Yet to see a basket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And there's the drive. Pass to Korkmaz. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Brown scanning the floor. To the inside. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. For 3. The shot no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. Got a hand on it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Four on the clock. No good on the quick three. Korkmaz has gone 1 for 4 from the field. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And they're pushing it up. The 3 ball. Unable to get that one. Going inside. He's off on the layup. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
That ties it up.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Akobo. Here's Matajunas. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Check by Tucker. To the left side wing. To the wing on the left. From outside, off the mark. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. With some arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Count that bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Matajunas. Shot clock at 6. No dice from the high post. Tucker with the ball. Diallo picks him up. Deflected. Here's Akobo. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Zizic. Outside Tucker. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
A minute 22 left in the second quarter. Here's Akobo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Right wing. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Right side Tucker. Beyond the arc. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Diallo. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From 7 feet. No good off the glass.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And he comes up with a bucket. Diallo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And there's the screen. Check by James.
Away team foul. Olympiacos. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bellinelli. Check by James. Clock at 6. Here's Bellinelli. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Calathis. Up and in on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Away team foul. Papagiannis. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2. Packet.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now, here is James. The D's right on him. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And he was fouled, and they're not happy with the call here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Test.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fires the three, hits the trifecta. He's got 7. Here's Calathis. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Screen by James. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops. Calathes has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Bellinelli. And the layup is good off the glass. And here's James. Driving inside, and it's blocked. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Uses the glass on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Calathes. Outside, Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. The three-pointer off the mark. Korkmaz has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Check by James.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot. For the lead. No good on the layup. Outside, Brown. James, outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Brown at the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For the tie. James with the rebound.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Calathes. Pass to James. Outside, Brown. Lets a 3 fly. Korkmaz, no good.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. They set the pick. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. James, right side. Pass to Korkmaz. Clock is at 3. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. For the lead. Here's Bellinelli. And there's the drive. Count that one. Bellinelli's got 5.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by 1. And fourth. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Diallo with the ball. Hits the three-pointer.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason
reason to go away from what's working. And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kobo gets the bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Tucker. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Out to the wing. Fires for 3. Here's Zizic. The layup misses. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Pass to Kobo. Puts up a 3. The shot no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They get it again. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Count it.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Tucker. They set a pick. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Corley. The jumper from the wing off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Yes, it's good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth. Pure from three-point range.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Here's Matajunas. Takes a 3. Zizic with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Tucker. The bank shot, no good. In transition, here they come. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he buries it.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Korkmaz passes to Brown. For 3, James. That shot off the mark. basket is good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Falls out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 2 spot. Now Bellinelli. And he lays it straight in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And here is Bellinelli. Six to shoot. Here's Hackett. Off target with his 3. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Back to Bellinelli. Driving in. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Vezenkov. Bucket is good. Vezenkov's got his second basket of the night.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
They set the pick. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rebound by Shingelia.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Bellinelli for 3. The shot comes out. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Demonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Fall. Here's Vazenkov. Puts it up. That shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Second chance shot. Fournier's shot is off.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Papanikolaou. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, at 6'7", Fournier, bigger than you think when you see him on TV, so in close range, able to finish.
Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Swiped it away. Pass to Bellinelli. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. And it's in there. Here's Vazenkov. Launches a three. That shot off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
A shot by Bellinelli. No good. Here's Vazenkov. Stolen. Here's the break. Launches the three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Fournier with the screen on Bellinelli. Vazenkov, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Vazenkov's got 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Sangelia. Fall with the rebound. Pass to Papanikolaou. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Papanikolaou's got his second basket of the night.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. They're up by 1. Stay with it. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
No, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
He takes it in. Courtney, the pass to Zizic. Pass to Courtney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. Courtney's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Peters. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pass to Tucker. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Peters. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
No good. Shot missing. Courtney, the pass to Tucker. They set the pick. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Dorsey. They get it back. Here's Milutinov. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Kaycock. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Here's Courtney. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Dorsey, guarded by Tucker. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Got a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Dorsey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tucker the pass to Kaycock. There's the pick. Here's Courtney. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Here's Tucker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
There's the triple. Peters misses. Here's Kaycock. Scoreless thus far. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Pass to Courtney. 3 seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance point.
Here's Dorsey. Plays it up off the glass. Dorsey's got 5 now.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Tucker the pass to Courtney. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Launches a 3. Peters grabs the miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
From outside the arc. Second chance effort. Here's Milutinov. Evans right side. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple. Evans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Courtney. From past the arc. Pass to Kaycock. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their...
And now And that is...
And And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Hackett, the pass to Bellinelli. Here's Hackett. And it's off from three-point range. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall into the power forward. And there it is for him. Fournier's got his second bucket of the game to go. Fournier's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hackett, the pass to Bellinelli. Out to the right wing. Pushing it up. Here's Papanikolaou. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to Singelia. And he banks in the layup. Singelia's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Shot by Papanikolaou, no good. Now here's Bellinelli. Defense right on him.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look. It's a great setup for the bucket. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Driving to the basket. Count the basket. 10 points for him.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Full. Rebound by Singelia.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's the screen. Over to the wing for the lead. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Papanikolaou dishes to Fournier. Launches it. It's deflected. They retain possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Vezenkov. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter.
Away team foul. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
The visitors on defense. A 2-point game. Driving the lane. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bellinelli's gone 67% from the field. 4 of 6. It's deflected. And foul on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. That one misses.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Hackett. Pass to Bellinelli.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the Beast.
First trip to the line for him here.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Here's Vazenkov. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Vazenkov's gone 2 of 7 from the arc. Here's Hackett. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And they're moving it up. Here's Fournier. Bellinelli pulls it in. Here's Papanikolaou. Goes up again. Misses the layup. Papanikolaou's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Vazenkov. Bellinelli is covering.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Hackett. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bellinelli. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bellinelli's got 6 in the quarter.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
And the home team has possession. Leading by 5. Tucker. No good from 11 feet.
And he looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Courtney, and it's Kaycock in at the power forward. Here's Peters. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kaycock, the pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Courtney. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
From Dorsey.
Here's Zizic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zizic has got his first points of the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The shot by Evans, nobody around. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for your home team, Tucker. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Now Dorsey. 3-pointer. Keeps it alive. And it's Zizic with the rebound. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Tucker with the ball. Evans picks him up.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
Inside, Milutinov. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Tucker, and he drives in. Peters grabs the miss. Peters has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jacks up a 3. Kaycock pulls it in. Kaycock's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Evans at the elbow. Pass to Peters. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Tucker. Here's Courtney.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Here's Dorsey for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Courtney. 1:46 left here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Zizic. Lets it fly. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Dorsey. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Courtney from downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told his guys they could do this. In the huddle he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys,
thank you, David.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. No good with the triple.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Here's Sangelia. Kept alive, and Bellinelli kicks to Sangelia. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Offensive rebound, and they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition, but...